Hi, this is Neha,
And this is Atish,
and welcome back to our channel, Life and Books. You are watching our series, Doha Diaries, The Essence of Life.
where we explore timeless wisdom and ideas through ancient couplets. So, which Doha are we discussing today?
Today, we are diving into one of the most iconic and thought provoking couplets by one of the greatest poet and mystic, Kabir. So, here it goes. बड़ा हुआ तो क्या हुआ जैसे पेड़ खजूर पंथी को छाया नहीं फल लागे अति दूर. So it roughly means, so what if you are tall like a date tree? You give no shade to the traveler and your food is too high to reach. What a line! Short, poetic, and deeply philosophical. Kabir's genius was that he could express things in two lines that most people take a book to express.
And it still hits, even centuries later. Like, it makes you question what's the point of success or status if you can't be of use to others?
Exactly. Let's break it down. The palm tree is tall, it grows high,
Mm,
it looks impressive.
yeah.
But for the traveler walking under the harsh sun, it gives no shade, and the fruit too far up to even enjoy.
Kabir is saying being big isn't enough. You can be rich, powerful, famous, even super smart. But if your presence doesn't help others, you're not really great.
That's the essence, and that's such a powerful message for today. In a world where everyone is chasing success, awards, titles, followers, but Kabir is asking, who are you actually helping? Who feels lighter because you exist?
I mean, think about school. There are some kids who score the best, win competitions, get all the praise, but they never help when someone's struggling. They are intelligent for sure, but are they making a difference to the people around them?
Beautiful example. It's applicable on adults too. Successful people who don't uplift others, they stay in their bubbles. Kabir is reminding us that greatness is not about height, it's about reach, it's about accessibility.
Mm. And usefulness too. Like a ordinary tree that gives shade is more valuable to a tired traveler than a tall tree that offers nothing.
Exactly. In a way, Kabir is actually calling out the ego. He's saying, don't be fooled by your own success. True greatness is how others experience you, not just how high you rise, but how low you're willing to bend to serve.
That's such a shift because the world usually teaches us to climb up, don't look down. But Kabir is like, what's the point of climbing up if you forget the people at the bottom?
That's the wisdom. It reminded me of a quote that your candle loses nothing by lighting another.
Mm,
Or another favorite, be a ladder, not a statue.
mm.
Don't just stand tall, help someone climb too.
And this applies to small, everyday things too, like helping a classmate understand a difficult concept, listening to someone have a bad day, or simply even just being kind when you don't have to.
Right, you don't need to be powerful to be helpful. Even a small gesture, being kind, sharing your knowledge, sharing your time, that's how you become the kind of tree that gives shade and fruit.
So here's the twist, it's not about being less successful, but rather being more useful as you grow. Don't stop climbing, but don't forget to reach down as well.
Well said. And I love how Kabir simply puts it. No preaching, just a quiet nudge. If your greatness doesn't help others, then it's just height. it's no depth.
Honestly, we all need to ask ourselves that question. Am I a tree that gives fruit and shade? Or am I just tall and distant?
That's the powerful self check because once the hype fades, the crowd moves on.
Hmm.
What remains is how you made people feel, not your position, power, or money.
How do we live this Doha in current times?
Start where you are, use what you have, look around, and ask yourself who can I help today? Skills, your words, your presence. It can be said to someone even if you don't realize it.
And if we're good at something, we shouldn't just flex it. We should share it, teach it, lift someone. That's real greatness.
Beautiful, because in the end, success becomes significant only if it touches others' life.
Hmm.
And Kabir's Doha is not just about trees, it's about us,
Yeah,
how we choose to grow.
yeah. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed our episode today, share it with someone who believes in growing, not just up, but outwards.
Until next time, stay mindful and keep reflecting.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel, Life and Books. We'll see you in the next episode.